It's 1 minute till showtime.
Good evening, folks, and a hearty welcome to our drive-in theater. We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you, one that will provide several hours of pleasurable relaxation and diversion for you and your family. Did you fail to dress up for tonight's show? No tie, an old shirt and slacks, a house dress? Well, don't give it a thought. We're glad you came as you are. We just want you to enjoy yourselves. Don't forget to visit our refreshment center during the intermission or any time. You love the tasty array of snacks we have to offer. So will the youngsters. Everything is quality and so good. We hope you'll make this a weekly visit. Bring the family. Bring your friends. There are always wonderful new pictures to see, delightful snacks to nibble, a gay, pleasant evening for all. Oh, a word of caution. Don't drive over 10 miles an hour in the theater area for your safety's sake. And Mom or Pop, go with the kids when they leave the car. We hope you have a wonderful time. And now, on with the show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome into another dual stream of More Sunshine, Please, the Tuesday evening live stream. How are you? I feel like I'm not in the right place. Give me a second. How are you? Hey, coming up on the show, we've got something to eat. We'll play our game. I have a top 15 list. It's a birthday. It's somebody's birthday today. But before we do any of that, I'm going to celebrate the first 3 people that made their way into the chat today by giving them phony Olympic medals. Why Olympic medals? I don't know. That's just the way I roll around here. And this. And because there are 2 streams and I believe 2 chats, I'm just going to go with the StreamYard chat here. That might give us both or just one. I don't know. Congratulations to Jamie at 3:35 this morning. Ben? At, when was that? 4:01? And then our bronze medalist. Hey, it's Joey's World with the call at 3:59. Now, on which stream was it? Oh, you know what? It notes it here. Give me a sec. So it's Joey's World. This was the regular 16:9 stream. As were all of the medalists today. Our first vertical video chat is this one at 5:06 this morning. I'm learning. I kind of said last week, that I wasn't going to do the dual stream again. I've got to continue to center myself. But then Rob Fuzz pointed out to me that my vertical video actually had more views than the traditional 16:9 horizontal video, I guess we'll call it. So well, it doesn't really hurt anything if I provide the 2 live streams, and maybe there'll be new people watching, if not, whatever. What was Ben saying? Hi, Jim. Today would have been my parents' 75th wedding anniversary. Holy moly. That's amazing. And wow. Oh, I knew that one. Actually. Before I continue on, normally, if you've watched my show in the past, I look over to the side for the chat. I'm trying something different today, and perhaps you see a glare in front of me on my screen, like right here. I'll get to my point in a second. It has to do with this glare. There's a glare. There's like a line going across the bottom of the screen there. I have installed a teleprompter of sorts, and I've never used it before. I just turned it on, and I did not know there would be this glare, and I did not have time to mess with it to figure out what was causing it, where it's coming from, or anything like that. And I'm not using a teleprompter in the way a news anchor would use a teleprompter. Instead, I've got the chat. I'm checking the chat. I'm able to do it by looking straight forward into what appears. It looks like I'm looking into the camera, but right now I'm actually looking at the chat. Like for example, the latest one is Donna saying, "Hi, Mark." Before that, it was T-Town Mary Ellen saying, "Good evening, Tim." By the way, welcome in to you guys. So I think I've got my behind the scenes cam set up, and I can show you what this looks like. Do I have it? Yes. That's not it. I didn't have it ready. Here we go. There it is. Okay, so what you're looking at is a monitor right here, and it is showing an image that is reversed of the chat that you see in this diagonal plane of glass right here. You can see the reflection of my finger. And the reflection is, I'm able to see it correctly because it's a reflection and it's reversed. Anyway, that's the way teleprompters work. There's a monitor down here and it's reflected in that diagonal pane of glass, and I'm able to see the reflection. And I should have pointed out. And that, what you're looking at, that white screen, is actually coming from here, but that is the YouTube chat. So I was going to try it out to see if I could follow the chat better with this teleprompter of sorts. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't love the glare. It looks like somebody was smoking in here. Anyway, we'll work on it. So let me welcome in other people. And this is the horizontal chat. So there was our bronze medalist. It's Joey's World. Paul Eichenlaub, welcome in. Well, which post is right? I have two to look at. I don't know. I just provide them. I guess whatever one you clicked, I don't know. Timothy Rainwaters was here a while ago. Mark Langenkamp, hello to you. Jumpity Bumpity. Rachel Fithian, y'all are fast. Anthony Simone, hey to you. Tennessee Bear Tim, good evening. Francisco, that's fun to say. Jason Thibodeau, good evening. Michelle the Quilter, hello. The problem is with this, I don't know when this happened. I don't know when these chats were, so I will have to continue to look over here for that. But I'm still at the top of that chat. Nobody cares, Jim. All right, where do I? There we go. Let's just go to the bottom here. If I can. Okay, so that's at the bottom. And still scrolling here. Welcome in, Jason. Donna, season's greetings. Anthony Simone, I believe I said hello to you. Yes. Michelle. Movie Mania Nick, what's up? Hello. Our top 15 list today is about movies and Mickey Mouse. Please stay tuned for that. And I tried to turn down my mic volume. Again, sounds great to me, but when I rewatch the stream after, I'm overmodulated and I can hear it. And so I turned it down a bit. I'm speaking softer, and now I'm afraid nobody can hear me. Paul, Ben, Tim, Arnie, and Doug, welcome in. There's Mary Ellen again. Thank you for joining us. And Mary Ellen has her own wonderful live stream on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Eastern. It's a lot of fun. I suggest you check it out. You may find me there, watching and chatting, among others. Arjans, welcome in. Okay, I think I'm caught up. So that was me using the teleprompter right there to read the chat and kind of make it look like I'm looking into the camera. I cannot see the camera lens because the chat's in the way. It's obscured. Now, could you can you see it in front of me? I don't know. I'll have to watch this after. All right. And I've got a piece of tape here on my desk so I know where to sit for the vertical video, which is there. Somewhere around there. As Ben noted before, and I put on my thumbnail for this live stream, I wished Owen Wilson a happy birthday, and it is his birthday. But we all know this is Mickey Mouse's birthday, and it's also Minnie Mouse's birthday. How come we don't? I guess people do say it. Anyway, so we've got, that's not it, Jim. Too many buttons. Here we go. There it is. Happy birthday to Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. What's going on at the parks? I don't know. But I do know there are some things. Let me call it up. Yes, among others, celebrations today. Rob Fuzz has a giant Mickey Mouse birthday celebration going on in his channel. Don't go there until after this show. I'm kidding. You can go there now. But it looks like he's put together a bunch of Mickey-themed videos featuring rides, parades, and shows. So check that out again after this live stream. Or now, whatever you want to watch. It's probably better than this, frankly, if I'm being honest. Okay, so they turn 97 today. Their birthday is noted today because they made their debut, Steamboat Willie, November, whatever this is, 18th, 1928, math correct. And and they were both in that. So Mickey and Minnie were both in Steamboat Willie. And we're celebrating their birthday. We celebrate it every year on November 20th. Let's see. Okay, now I'm seeing two different chats. I see something over here from It's Joey's World about John Stamos, but not in front of me. Fix it, Jim. Fix this. No, it's different. That's a challenge. Maybe I'll just return to this. Probably won't have the teleprompter next week. Oh, there it is. It was just late. So it's much earlier. I should have taken that into account. Much earlier on the StreamYard screen than it is on the YouTube screen, which is what I have on the teleprompter. It's Stamos Spectacular at Epcot. Practically a national holiday. I did watch. I know there are a number of channels that posted the Beach Boys performing at Epcot this week, and I believe I watched the Dufilly Crew and their video featuring John Stamos as part of the Beach Boys band. Now, the Wilson brothers are no longer with us, but there was John Stamos and Mike Love and others. So, yeah, and they actually sounded good. People, members of the band took turns singing, and their voices were pretty good. John Stamos was on guitar, on vocals, on drums, on bongos, I saw. Kokomo, you know what I'm talking about. So were the crowds there for Stamos or the Beach Boys? I would imagine the Beach Boys. Because Stamos without the Beach Boys, I don't know what he has to offer on the stage. He's not a comedian. He's not telling jokes. And he didn't take lead vocals on any of the Beach Boys songs that I saw. It was all backup, so I'm guessing singing's not his strong suit. Maybe he could have done a half-hour drum solo. I don't know. Oh, well. We're moving on. So birthday, Rob Fuzz is doing lots of stuff. And blasphemy. Sorry. It's cool. I can see that here. What's going on? All right. I've written down an itinerary. So I talked about the teleprompter and the birthday and the dual live stream again. And let's quickly, if you will indulge me, let's go to some sports scores. And let's talk about Florida State University, they are having an unspectacular season again, but not as bad as last year. As a matter of fact, they won. They beat Virginia Tech 34-14. I believe it's their final home game of the season. As a matter of fact, the boy, my son, who goes to Florida State, he hadn't gone to many games this year for one reason or another, because either they're just, they have fewer seats in the stadium this year because they did a whole renovation. They have more boxes, and I think there are thousands fewer seats now. Anyway, so tickets were harder to come by, but they were able to get tickets for this last home game, and it's his fourth year there at Florida State, so he and many of his mates, it's their last home game. They'll be graduating unless they go to grad school. So I think it was an effort to make sure that they all went to that game, and the team provided a great game. 34-14 was the final score. All right, let's move on. What's next, and where is it? Oh, I don't think I did. Okay, here we go. So let's talk about the University of Michigan. It looks like it's hazy in here, right? The University of Michigan played Northwestern. It was a home game for Northwestern. However, they played at Wrigley Field. And that was unique and cool. It was a fun watch. And Michigan went on to win. Their place kicker kicked a last-second field goal. Michigan went on to win 24-22 as time expired. So I don't know who those people are, but I just wanted to show you that the game was at Wrigley Field. Anyway, so. All right. Let's talk about the Lions. They don't deserve music. They didn't win. Where's my cursor here? I'll just show you the score. They played the reigning champion, Super Bowl champion, Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football. It was a defensive battle. Detroit just couldn't get anything going. They lost 16-9. The Lions went for it on fourth down 5 times, and they did not get it at any time. They were 0 for 5 on their fourth down attempts. Philly's the real deal, I guess. And I like how Dan Campbell is aggressive, but I also like when he's smart. Anyway, there's that. Back to lining myself up in the screen. All right. Dean, welcome in. Saw you over there and not there. But I'm waiting for it. Paul says, go Bears. First place for now. That's true. The Chicago Bears are in first place in the NFC North. By, I don't know, half game or something. It doesn't matter. They're in first place. However, their record against the other teams in the NFC North is 1-2 so far. They did beat the Vikings, but they lost to Green Bay and Detroit. Then they play all those teams again one more time. So we'll see. It's a tough division. It's fun to talk about. It's fun that Every team's pretty good in the division. I would love it if Detroit was the only good team, but it doesn't work like that. Anyway. Oh, okay. Let's move on to our next segment, and I'm going to eat something. We are celebrating the birthday of Minnie and Mickey Mouse today. Let's cut to it, Jim. There it is. And as I said before, a number of channels are celebrating it, including Rob Fuzz. So after this live stream, check out his channel for all his Mickey Mouse related offerings. It's good stuff. Okay. I have a snack here that was sent to me. Again, the package was unmarked. It was not named. I do not know who sent this to me, but I believe, because it had no name on it, it's from Mr. Fulton Mraz. And it has been opened already. You'll see that here. It's been opened. And this is what we have today from the Great Lakes Pot Pie Gourmet Made Easy Company. This is a bag of cinnamon sugar pie chips, flavored pie crust squares. So these are little bits of pie crust, which traditionally is my least favorite part of the pie. But I'm willing to try this. My wife did try this. And here's what's interesting about this. This is from the Great Lakes Pot Pies Company, so I wanted to see where, I'm from the Great Lakes, where exactly this company was located. And this lady right here is from, and her company is from Clawson, Michigan. I lived in the neighboring city at one time to Clawson, Michigan, so I know exactly where this is. That's fun. Her name is Janine. Or Janie. Janie? It's one of those three names. Anyway, here we go. You see in there? Cinnamony. Oh, it smells just like pie crust. There it is. It's like a giant cereal flake, and you can see how flaky it is. No doubt this was made with lard, right? Pie crust? There we go. It is pie crust. That's fun. That's cool. This was a fun taste. However, I'm a bigger fan of the middle of the pie than the pie crust. But if you love pie crust, this is right up your alley. These, I'm sure there are other flavors. This is cinnamon sugar flavored, and it is pie crust cut up into little bite-sized pieces, squares. Ingredients. Let's see. 1, 2. The third ingredient is palm shortening. Lard for the flakier crust. Yes. Unbleached flour, butter, palm shortening. Salt, sugar, cinnamon. Turbinado sugar. I don't know what that is. And egg. There's your ingredients. Again, one more time if you're interested. I don't know where he got these, but I thank him for sending this, and that was a great deal of fun. Thank you so much. It is 7:25. Let's take our first intermission. When we come back, we'll play our game. How about that? Please stick around. Check out the concession stand.
Everybody loves pizza, the worldwide taste treat. And no one makes more delicious pizza than you'll get at our snack bar. Pizza, please. It's freshly baked to your order, served crisp and piping hot, skillfully prepared with a delicious combination of mozzarella, provolone, and Romano cheeses. In our full individual size, with our deluxe sauce that's lip-smacking good. Yes, everybody loves pizza. Join the crowd headed for the snack bar, where everybody orders that delicious, wholesome, taste-tempting pizza.
Now, that's the kind of pie I can get behind. If you want to put a pizza pie crust in a bag, I'm kidding. All right, let's go chronophoto. Okay, this is chronophoto. We're going to be shown 5 pictures. We have to guess in which year each of these pictures was taken. The more we get more points for being closer. What am I saying? The closer we are to the correct answer, the more points we get. If we get it correct, we get 1,000 points for that picture. So a perfect score is 5,000. We've done it before. We're looking to do it again. Some people use Google. I don't often. But anyway, we're going to play this. Please put your guesses in the chat. I will zoom in on things. Vertical video watchers, of which there are 3 of you. Everybody switched over. Thank you for that. Good luck. I know it's going to be tiny. I can see it. I can see how tiny it is. All right. So the rest of you, here we go. Picture number 1. And we have what looks to be a concession stand or something, or it is a food stand of some sort. It looks to be outdoors and not. Everything's in Spanish. How about that? Now I don't speak much Spanish. Un poco. Not even un poco. Calientes. Burritos calientes. Hot. That's hot burritos, right? And I cannot roll my R's. I'm not going to sit here and read aloud every word I see. Excuse me. I guess we should just look at the people. Wait a minute. Is that a Pepsi symbol on that blue sign? And if so, probably not. I keep choking on pie crust or cinnamon and sugar. And I did not show off my More Sunshine Please mug. The mug, that makes coffee taste 38% better. Okay, here we go. All right, I'm looking at these blouses, and that is this the 90s? That baby is really coveting that hot dog, or whatever that is. Is that one of the burritos calientes? Okay. I don't see many phones. I see very long board shorts. Again, that screams 90s to me. Are there any prices? Horchata? I believe they sell that in my grocery store now. Oh, it's a waffle. How about that? All right. I am going to look straight into the camera and read off the guesses here. I should go back to here and zoom out a little bit. I'm going to go 97. That's my guess. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Who has our first guess? Let's see. Paul says 85. Donna says 87. Debbie Thunert, welcome in. Thanks for joining us, and thank you for your guess. 2004. We have a 2002. A 98. Ben, that's what I was thinking. Somewhere around there. 2000. 2005. So many of you think this is later. And it could be. Well, that was a weird way to say that. I think I'm going to go 2000. I see Mary Ellen's guess, and it's kind of in between some of the more, popular guesses and then what I thought and perhaps what Ben thought. So I'm going to drag this over to the 2000 and hit submit and see where we are. 708 points. It was 2004. Debbie nailed it. Great guessing. Oh, wrong way. Picture number 2. Okay. Bicycles and an automobile. This is the Bombay Cycle Agency. They sell the best carriages and rubber tires. Interesting spelling. Humber Cycles. Singer Cycles. Bombay Cycles. So this is India. Well, that is an incredibly early automobile, if that is an automobile. Do I even see an engine of any sort? Is it back here? Behind the, I want to say driver? Or is it a rider? Is that just a type of bike? Does that have pedals? I don't see them. Is that a four-wheeled bike of some sort? And 2 people can sit there, and it's got a wagon in the back. Who's to say? This is very early. This is, I don't know, when was the automobile invented? I don't even know if it makes, the earliest we can guess, by the way, just to remind everybody, is the year 1900. That's the first year that Chronophoto allows us to guess. And hopefully all of the pictures are after that year or after. I guess I'm going to go 1905. Okay. 05. And who has our first guess? Is that a motorcycle? Is there a motor on that? Is that what that is? How about that? Is that what a Humber cycle is? Good catch there, Tim. All right. I believe our first guess is from Dean, 1913. We have a 1906, 04. Debbie, I'm looking at that. I'm going to keep that in mind. That's just a year away from what I guessed. We have a 1914, another 1904, 1912, 1922. Okay. Oh, Rob found the vertical stream. He is now one of the 3 people watching it. Unless he put that in 20 minutes ago, in which he's no longer in the vertical stream. I don't know. But hello to the three of you. Thank you. All right, let's see. Dean, what is that? Tesla. Let's see. A couple people guessed 1904. I think I'm going to go with that. 1904. Survey says, oh, that was it. Debbie is 2 for 2. And I was 1 year off. Donna got it as well. Well done. Picture number 3. And this is Lily Tomlin and Laugh-In. No, it is not. It looks like a switchboard, telephone switchboard. Again, very early. Chronophoto, please. Something in the second half of the 20th century would be great. What's interesting is that neither lady's looking at the camera. As a matter of fact, they look like mannequins. Oh, she is looking at the camera. Okay. She is not. She doesn't look real. She probably is. All right. I see a headset there. They are behind a gate. That's interesting. Is this a hotel? And this is how they would connect calls to rooms? Because this looks very small. Like it might be hotel sized. And it looks like they're kind of in a hotel lobby or room of some sort. I don't know what's going on here. I'm just guessing. Surmising, if you will. They both have their neck wrapped up. I wonder if it's cold in there. Can't wear a hat because they have to wear the headset. Why is it so cold in there? Or is that just the fashion back in whatever year this is, and I still don't know? I'm gonna say it's kind of around the same year, 1904, 1905. I don't really know. Well, what's on the board itself? Hard to tell. Is that a speaker of sorts? And down by her face, that's a mouthpiece, so she could speak into that. Is that what I'm looking at? Again, I don't know what I'm looking at. I'm just guessing. All right, let me zoom out. Let me go there, and let's see what you guys had to say. Let's see. I think Donna may have our first guess, 1911. We have a 1913. So it is an early switchboard. Dean says 1922. 1906 again. All right. I was going to say 1905. It wasn't exactly correct last picture, but it could very well be correct for this picture. Yeah, I don't know. Debbie, who's 2 for 2, by the way, her guess is 1902. Would I be foolish to not go with her guess? I mean, it is, again, near what I was guessing. Ben says 1916. Okay. So Paul, Ben, sort of around the same time there, 3 years apart. Michelle says 1913. Well, there's a couple of those. Oh, just guessing. I might go 1913. A couple of guesses. Let's try it. Survey says 1903. Debbie on fire today. So it was early like that. I wasn't sure. Who was that? That was our closest guess. Yes. All right. 342 more points. Brings us over 2,000. Let's go to picture number 4, and it's in color. Thank you, Mickey and Minnie, on your birthday for giving us a gift. I don't even know what that means. Doesn't it look like this girl has Mickey ears on? That's funny. Okay, this is a classroom. Young children. When I was that young, this looks to be after I was this young. These kids are from looking at this sweater, I'm thinking 80s. With the Cliff Huxtable sweater. They were very popular. Who didn't have sweaters like that then? This kid looks like he's wearing a hockey jersey. Maybe a Mighty Ducks hockey jersey. Or maybe the San Jose Sharks. They had a color similar to that. Maybe it was a bit brighter than that teal is. I'm not sure. So maybe this is 90s. High-waisted pants on the teacher. That doesn't tell me. I'm sure it tells somebody something, but it doesn't tell me anything. I don't know when this is. I'm looking at this kid's sweater, her bangs. She doesn't want to be here. She wants to go home. Oh, no, she doesn't. She's eating a popsicle. Unless that's Play-Doh, in which case she's not supposed to be eating it. She'll be okay. Oh, no. Here it is. That's what they're eating. Right there. Those are the... That's what the fox was making in the movie Zootopia. Those little paw-shaped ice cream treats. All right. What's on the walls? Is there anything topical? No. Whoop. How'd that happen? Oh, is that a Shel Silverstein poem on the board? The hanging board called Tug of War, it kind of looks like it says. And it looks like that might be a sketch of his. That's a page right from Where the Sidewalk Ends. I had that book. May still have it. I don't know. What's my guess? I don't know if it's 80s or 90s. I'm going to split the difference and say 1990. That's my guess. Okay. Mom jeans. When were mom jeans out? Let's see. I think our first guess is 1986. Okay. 85. 93. Okay, so kind of right in the middle. There's Dean with 1991 and Chris. Welcome in, Chris. It's Mickey's birthday and Minnie. Did you know that? You probably did. We got a top 15 list coming up about Mickey Mouse and where you can see him in movies that might not be Disney movies. Okay, coming up. Debbie says 82. That maybe. Ken Smith, welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We're just playing Chrono Photo. Do you know when this picture may have been taken? That's what we're trying to guess. What did I say? 90. I'm going to go 1990. And I went the wrong way there for a second. And this is on me if it's nowhere near the correct answer. Survey says, hey! Sometimes even a blind squirrel finds a nut. We have over 3,000 points. If we do well on this last one, we can get over 4,000. Come on, Chrono Photo. Didn't we just have 2 pictures just like this? All right, these cars are a bit later of a model than what we had earlier. If that was a car at all, I don't even know. So I'm putting my movie references to work here, and I'm thinking the movie The Untouchables and the cars they were driving in that. And these look to be earlier than those. So is this picture taken sometime in the 1920s? And who in the 1920s could afford an automobile? I'll zoom in on the people, but I don't know what that's going to tell us. Unless we recognize one of them. But I don't think that's going to happen. Well, looking at the tires. I don't see any license plates. Man, you got me. This is 1915, I guess, is my stab at this. 1915. May I just remind everybody, I got the last one right. That means nothing. All right, 1990 was my last guess. Get over yourself, Jim. What did I say? 1915? All right, I'll go with 1915. And where are we? Donna, I believe, has our first guess. 1919. 1915. There we go. Dean says chitty chitty bang bang. Well, when was that? Is that what the car looked like? I don't recall. I get that car and the Beverly Hillbillies car mixed up. 1909, 31, 27, 1910. So Ken is saying it's before the 20s. I did say 1915. Well, Jim, I said 1915, and I've gotten none right. There's a first time for everything. Is that true? I suppose it is. Let's see. I don't want to go with my own guess again. Donna got one right earlier, if not two. She says 1919. Let's do that. 1919. I'm going to put my thumb on the celebratory music button. Survey says, ooh, ouch. 1911, that is much earlier than I thought. Well, I said 15, didn't I? Mary Ellen was close, 1910. Debbie said 1909. Debbie had a game today. Did really well. What did we end up with? 3,503 points. You know, I'm gonna play that noise for somebody. All right. Sorry, everybody. And we're back. Thanks for playing. I always have a good time playing that with you. And Donna, you do not have to apologize. Nobody knew. Thank you. All right, let's take an I'm going to start over. Intermission time. We're going to see a coming attraction, and it is Mickey's birthday, so you know I had to make it a movie in which Mickey appears. So I'll see you in 1 minute. I suppose you have time to visit the restroom before we hit our top 15 list, which involves Mickey Mouse on this birthday day for Mickey and Minnie Mouse. All right, we'll be right back.
Once again, the incomparable motion picture. Walt Disney's Fantasia. More fantastically exciting, more magically in tune with today than ever before. Here is the majestic milestone of art in which great music comes to life through animation. Beethoven, Stravinsky, Tchaikovsky, and others, interpreted by thousands of Disney craftsmen. See Mickey Mouse become legend as the Sorcerer's Apprentice. And Leopold Stokowski conducting the Philadelphia Orchestra. See great music happen. Walt Disney's timeless achievement, Fantasia, acclaimed as one of the most beautiful experiences of all time. Walt Disney's Fantasia.
Am I back? Welcome back. I'm just setting something up here. Getting ready. Okay, everybody. Sorry. Vertical video people, I know there are still two of you. Today, we're doing a top 15 list. It is Mickey's birthday. If I can just put that back up briefly there. Happy birthday, Minnie and Mickey. 97 today. Today's top 15 list will be about Mickey Mouse and the top 15 non-Disney movies where you can see Mickey Mouse, or at least hear of Mickey Mouse. I know that's a stretch, but they're out there. There are instances where they're not all the character Mickey. Most of these are just images of Mickey that you will find in these other movies. So this is a list of movies. I don't know if they all had permission to use Mickey Mouse, but here we go. Let's start with number 15. This is the movie The Outsiders, of which I saw one time in my life so long ago. If it weren't for Google, I would not have remembered that this was part of the movie. But the character, and I don't even know his name, played by Emilio Estevez, there we go, wore a shirt with Mickey Mouse on it. The Outsiders, directed by Francis Ford Coppola. All right, we're off to a grand start. Number 14 on the list, Pink Floyd, The Wall. I've never seen this movie. I'd be interested, I suppose. Am I, though? I don't. If I never see it, I think I'll be okay. But, anyway, near the beginning of the movie, I'm told, the character, played by Bob Geldof, of Live Aid and We Are the World and Do They Know Us Christmas fame. Did I say Band-Aid? Yeah. Anyway, that guy, he starred in the movie. He was a singer and actor, I guess. And there is a shot in the movie that reveals the watch that he's wearing, and this is it. A very early Mickey Mouse watch, and I think that watch is from the 1930s. I might be wrong about that, but that's the only time you see it. It's a close-up on the watch, and then I believe they cut to a close-up of Bob Geldof's face looking at the watch. So that's really the only time you see it, I believe. All right. Where are we? Number 13. Okay, this is the only one where the Boomtown Rats. That's correct, Mary Ellen. Thank you. I Don't Like Mondays, I think, was their big hit. Anyway, number 13 is a movie clip. You don't see Mickey. You don't see an image of Mickey. Instead, the characters are singing the theme to the Mickey Mouse Club. And it's at the end of Full Metal Jacket. And I'm going to play the clip, and you will see at the very end of the movie, after the hell that is war, the company is marching and singing a familiar tune. Full Metal Jacket at number 13. Okay, we are counting down the top 15 non-Disney movies in which you can see or hear of Mickey Mouse. It is Mickey and Minnie's birthday, so we're doing a quick little celebration here before we head over to Rob Fuzz's channel to watch everything he has going on. Anyway, let's move on. We got number 12. Oh, man, I don't have this written down. I don't remember what it's called. I believe this is from 1931, and it's called Hollywood Party. And it is a video, I believe, a film, a short film made for what I believe was the Academy Awards, celebrating movies. you're looking at Jimmy Durante holding Mickey Mouse by the tail. And again, this is very early Mickey. And I believe this film was created to celebrate the nominees of that year's Academy Awards. I believe it's called Hollywood Party. And Mickey Mouse is in it. This is the only one on the list where it's actually Mickey Mouse as drawn by the good people at the Walt Disney Company, or whatever it was called at the time, iWorks or whatever. Anyway, so yeah, 1931, I believe. Yeah, he was upset. Mickey, back in the day, Mickey was not as sweet as he is now. All right. Number 11 on the list. I saw this movie one time, Four Weddings and a Funeral. And apparently, and I don't remember seeing Mickey in there, but here it is. Apparently, in somebody's bedroom, there is a Mickey clock. And there it is. That's from Four Weddings and a Funeral. Number 10, we're going to Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Early on in the movie, we see Pee-wee in his bedroom full of toys and things. And you can see right behind him is a drum, kick drum, and it's got Mickey on it. Maybe more Disney characters, too. Kind of looks like Goofy's on there, perhaps. Maybe Donald. That's Pee-wee's Big Adventure, where you can see Mickey Mouse. And I don't know if these films, like Pee-wee's Big Adventure and Four Weddings and a Funeral, I don't know if they had to get permission to show an image of Mickey Mouse for that, or if it was so insignificant. I don't know. Number 9, Smokey and the Bandit. I'll bet you did not know or realize that Mickey Mouse is in Smokey and the Bandit. But if you look at this picture on the shelves, you can see, in the vertical video, you can't see it. You can see Burt Reynolds just fine. But there is a little ceramic of Mickey Mouse there. And maybe some of the molded plastic toys, of which I used to have a number of them and may still have somewhere. But yeah, Smokey and the Bandit, Mickey Mouse. Who knew? Let's see. Oh, just getting something ready here. If I can get it ready. Well, it ain't working. Can I get rid of that? Oh, it's not showing up. I can't get this to load. All right. So number 8 is a movie called Weapons. And it's brand new. I don't even know if it's out yet, but the year listed was 2025. In it is Benedict Wong. You're going to have to take my word for it because it's not loading. Benedict Wong, you know from the MCU, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And he played one of the Doctor Strange buddies there. Can't think of the name. And in it, he and another cast member are wearing shirts with Mickey Mouse on them. But not just any Mickey Mouse. It is the Steamboat Willie version of Mickey Mouse, of which it is now in the public domain. So I know they did not have to get permission to show that. Trying one more time, it's not happening. All right. So we're moving on. A movie called Weapons. I don't know anything really about that. Let's move on. Number 7 is a movie called A Time to Kill. And in the book and the movie, apparently, there is a character with a Mickey Mouse tattoo played by the guy you see on the right. His name is John something. Thiel, maybe? I don't remember. But he has I think his character, he's a Klan member. Horrible guy. And they call him, there's a nickname for him because of that tattoo. And I don't know if I don't remember if his nickname is Mickey Mouse or not. I don't think it is. But that's his tattoo that you see briefly in another scene. But the reason his character is nicknamed that way is because he has a tattoo of Mickey Mouse. All right, number 6 on the list is it's the movie Mouse Hunt, but it's not the actual movie. It is the teaser trailer for the movie. And I'm just in the teaser trailer, which you can find on YouTube for the movie Mouse Hunt, starring Nathan Lane. There is a mouse, and at one point he's making shadow puppets on the wall. And the final one he makes is Mickey ears. And then they cut to the mouse holding 2 olives on toothpicks. And that's how he was able to create the shadow puppet. And then in the trailer, he actually winks at the camera. So you can see a picture of Nathan Lane and his co-star. And I can't remember his name, but he was in Something About Mary. And the one time I saw The Tonight Show, a live taping of The Tonight Show with Jay Leno at the time, that guy was one of the guests, and I cannot remember his name. I believe his last name is Evans. I want to say his name is Dave Evans, perhaps. I don't recall. Anyway, Daisy Fuentes was the other guest for the Jay Leno show I saw. I was a Letterman guy. I preferred David Letterman, but I wasn't in New York. You get it. All right, let's move on to number 5, the movie Time After Time. This is the 1979 time travel movie starring Malcolm McDowell as H.G. Wells. And he chases Jack the Ripper through time using the time machine that he built. I guess Jack the Ripper stole it or something. I don't remember exactly what happened. But Malcolm McDowell's character, H.G. Wells, teams up with Mary Steenburgen's character. And so he's in her apartment at this time. She's at work, and she calls him on the telephone, of which he doesn't really know what a telephone is. But she has a Mickey telephone. My sister had one of those. I remember it well. So he's looking at it quizzically, if that's a word. Hello, Rachel. Welcome in. I just saw your name. All right. We're counting down the top 15 non-Disney movies with Mickey Mouse in there. What is this? Oh, number 4. This is a weird one. It looks weird. It kind of looks creepy and scary, but it wasn't meant to. I believe this is another film from 1931, and it is Babes in Toyland, a very early rendition of Babes in Toyland. This is before the Annette Funicello version, of course, or even before Laurel and Hardy, is it? Or is this Laurel and Hardy? Anyway, 1931, and playing Mickey Mouse is an Lee Evans. Thank you, Mary Ellen. Sorry. Playing Mickey Mouse is a monkey. That is a monkey dressed up as Mickey Mouse in Babes in Toyland from 1931. I'm sure, the still image here is quite creepy. Give him some eyelids, something. Maybe it's more cute when you see it move, or maybe it's scarier. I'm not exactly sure. Babes in Toyland. Number 3. Let's go to Back to the Future, and specifically the photograph that Marty has throughout the film, in which he checks the status of he and his siblings' existence. His brother is wearing a Mickey Mouse shirt. I think that's the last shirt on the list here. Back to the Future, Mickey Mouse T-shirt, number 3. All right. Number 2 is a German film from the 30s, directed by Fritz Lang, and it is called M, and it's a very famous early German expressionism, whatever. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But Peter Lorre is in it. It's all in German. Peter Lorre is speaking German before he came over to this country. And if you know who Peter Lorre is. But the movie is very dark. It's about a killer. And in the movie, when they I saw this I took a film class. I took a couple of film classes. But I saw this film in one of those classes, and that's the only time I saw it. So that was, 1993 or something? I don't know. So I haven't seen this in a long time. I guess I'll just show it. Anyway, so there's a montage where this guy is going around asking questions. He might be police. Looking for clues to the murders happening in the area. And you can see he's at a bakery, and he's asking the lady behind the counter questions. And you can see more than one, I think 2 or 3 little standees featuring Mickey Mouse in this film class, German 1931 movie called M. And there's Mickey Mouse in it. Who knew? Weird. All right, we're down to our last one, and maybe a lot of you had this in mind when I started this top 15 list with where you would see Mickey Mouse in non-Disney movies, and this is kind of the first one I thought of when making this list. I had a lot of help from Google, by the way. This is A Christmas Story, and in it there's a parade in which you see some Disney characters, including Mickey Mouse. You also see characters from The Wizard of Oz, and those are the flying monkeys from The Wizard of Oz, along with Mickey Mouse. It's a clash of cinematic universes. But yeah, there's Mickey Mouse in A Christmas Story. Merry Christmas, everybody. All right. That's the show. It is 8:08, and if I can just steer you toward where's the thing I had? I don't even know if this is going to change for me. Oh, so that loaded. All right. I can't explain it. Rob Fuzz is celebrating Mickey and Minnie's birthday today, and looks like he's got a whole package of different videos and of rides and parades and whatnot on his channel right now. So check that out if you want to continue celebrating Mickey Mouse's birthday. I'm just going to try something one more time. The movie Weapons. It's not happening. Can I drag it here? It is not happening. Anyway, look it up yourselves. All right. Thank you. I will be back next week. I will see you around the YouTube chats and other live streams. I'll probably abandon the teleprompter. I don't really need it, I guess. I don't know. It was fun to try. Anywho, that's it. Good night. See you next week, everybody. Bye.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.